Hey YouTube. Someone requested that I should do an Ayatori Trick tutorial, so I'm going to be doing that for you guys today. The Ayatori Trick consists of a hand around, I think. I'm not sure if this is the actual notation, but some sort of a hand around, and then a grab, and then like an aerial shadow type of ending into any finger slot that you wish. And the Ayatori Trick looks like this. That's into 1-2. You can obviously catch it in 2-3 or 3-4, whichever one you want, or you can catch it like that, I guess. So to get started, the Ayatori Trick can start from either a twisted sonic to hand around, or just a regular thumb around to hand around type starting. Of course, I don't know if there is any set starting position, but it generally seems like the thumb around is one of the ways is the twisted sonic, just like a high tua. Which brings me to my next point. The start is pretty much identical to high tua, so if you can do that, which is that, from either a twisted sonic or a thumb around position, you're pretty much set to do the Ayatori Trick. Now how this works is, like the high tua, has to go off the back of the hand before you do anything. So if you don't know how to do the high tua or the Ayatori Trick yet, obviously, I just want you guys to practice doing the hand around and having it go off the pinky. And it should go off the pinky at pretty much perpendicular to it. So kind of like that, and just until you can get it right, until you're comfortable with letting it fall off like that, should you continue on to the next step. The next step is the grab part, and this is the fast part. Now the thing is with the Ayatori Trick is you have kind of a limited place of where you can grab the pen. So most of the time when I do my Ayatori tricks, I found that I was catching the pen like here, and that doesn't. It's still possible to continue the trick if you grab it here, but it's easier if you grab it with most of the pen out on the side where your thumb is. And that's because when you do the Ayatori Trick and you grab it here, it's much easier to do the next step, which is the twist your wrist kind of thing while releasing the pen. And obviously you see the problem with it here is if you do that, then the pen's weighted more this way, and when you try to do it'll just go like that instead of going like that. So how to fix this is after you do the hand around part and you let it fall off, if you just grab it right away, you'll grab it here, which makes sense because it just came off the back of your hand. But if you want to catch it here, which is what I suggest you do, you need to let the pen go off your hand a little bit, and then when it reaches like about here, you want to move your hand up a little bit. You don't want to move it down to try to catch it like that, because if you miss, you'll just like end up shooting it off somewhere. So yeah, I'm still not the best at this, but we're grabbing right here is fine as well. So after you do the hand around part, and then it goes around your thumb, grab it, and then at this point, after this, when you've grabbed it, your hand will naturally want to come back, since you are kind of pushing your hand out to grab the pen in the first place. So when you bring it back, you want to twist your wrist inward a little bit, not like this, not up and down, but like horizontally. And while you're doing that, you want to do it fast and somewhat suddenly. And as you're doing this, you want to release your hands like this so that the pen is clear to leave your hand. And you want to push your hand upward too, kind of like this. What this does, this adds a spin, and it gives it some lift so that you can bring your hand down and have the pen slip into whichever finger slot you want. So obviously, depending on which way you want to catch it, in 1-2, 2-3, or 3-4, it depends on how you need to move your hand once the pen's in the air to grab it or catch it. So again, to review, you want to start like high tua by just going off the back of your hand, and as it's going off the back of your hand, you need to reach out a little bit to the outer part of your spinning area, which if you're right-handed, you want to reach out to the right. If you're left hand, mirror it, reach out to the left. So then, after this, you let it drop a little bit and then move your hand outward and grab. And then, as you bring your hand inward, twist your wrist and bring it up a little bit. And then let the pen go. It's one smooth motion, kind of like that. And then, as it spins in the air, bring your hand down and then let the pen fall into whichever finger slot. Again, I'm still not that good at this, but yeah, this is someone made a tutorial, so I'm trying to do the best I can with it. This is all I know of how to do the trick, as far as I've seen from some Pinoy Kid and Big Got Game. Their videos are pretty much how I based this tutorial. Vic does do it a different way though. What he does is he does it off the hand, like he starts a Haitua, lets it spin and then grabs it like this and then shoots it up in the air and then like catches it, which I'm not sure if it's right, but like I guess it still works, but for me it's not that easy. So what I've observed is just basically what I've told you. Do the hand around like a Haitua, let the pen drop off the side of your hand. As it's dropping, you want to move your hand outward and grab the pen at the far end, and then bring your hand back and twist it up, and then open your fingers and then just catch it like you would another aerial trick. I still suck at this, so bear with me here. So yeah, that's how you do the Ayatori trick. I'll try to put some slow-mos or a link to Vic's slow-mo tutorial or whatever. So yeah, good luck with trying this trick. It is rather difficult, I'll say, even for me, even though some people say that, you know, I make things look easy. But regardless, that's how you do the Ayatori trick.